Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy George coming back with another bullish video. And if you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. And if you're returning, you're an OG. And today, I'm going to be talking about the most undervalued crypto in the market, the king of decentralization, the internet computer. And we're going to start right here on a whack-a-mole game. Kyle Langham of the Definity Foundation. This is him. Data plus analytics for Definity. He created a whack-a-mole game. So I'm going to play the whack-a-mole game and see how high of a score I could get. So let's look at the rules. How to play. You have 120 seconds to whack as many moles as possible. Each mole has a hidden power. Possible mole powers. The plus. Add 10 points to your score. Subtract 2 points from your score. Add 5 seconds to the timer. Speed up mole appearance frequency. Randomize all mole functions. Okay, so let's get into the game. Let's see. So we got boom, 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 boom. I didn't get, okay, I finally got a point. I was gonna say, I didn't get no points. Okay, boom, boom. This is an on-chain game, meaning it's fully decentralized. Definity, Internet Computer, is the only company doing this. And in the future, the plan is to onboard millions of users to start coding online and building apps and building web services. So if you don't know about ICP right now, you're kind of out of the loop, but it's okay. Just comment, like, and let's get this video to 1,000 likes. Let's get an 8-year neuron going, you guys. But everyone that's watching this, for the most part, you're already interested in Internet Computer and you know a lot about it. So what's the most interested part about Internet Computer to you? Y'all see, I'm not running out of time. I'm excited for the self-writing internet because currently right now, 50% of code being written is by AI. So Definity and Internet Computer, their goal is to go from 35,000 Web3 developers to millions because they're creating something called caffeineai, which is going to allow people to self-write. Right now, developers are vibe coding, but to be able to vibe code, you have to have a skill set. And that's huge for the internet computer ecosystem, that we're building something fully on chain where people are able to code. And look, okay, the time finally going down. I'm okay. I'm getting tired of the game, y'all. Let's see. I might get the high score if I really try. But back to what I was saying. Definity, they're doing something that's never been done before. They're the only blockchain that you can store a phone photo fully on chain. Ethereum, Solana, all those other blockchains, they can't do that yet. And they may be able to do it one day, but ICP has been doing it already for years now. And Dominic, he's the CEO. He started the company, and in his early years, he started early in Ethereum. And that's where he got the idea of the world computer. So when he got that idea, he decided to go all in on that. He was more interested into building games, something like this whack-a-mole shooter game. But he started realizing that you could store the cloud on the blockchain, and that became his goal ever since. And they started working on the internet computer in 2016, and it went public in 2021. And in 2021, there was a lot of corruption in the market. A guy by the name of Sam Bankman-Fried, and I'm gonna just let it chill. Let's see what happens. A guy named Sam Bankman-Fried. He he was the head of an exchange called FTX, and on that exchange, people put in futures on the internet computer, and those futures pretty much shot the price all the way up. And I heard Dominic say recently that ICP had IPO'd initially at 6 cents when it first came out to come to the price now. So there are a lot of early investors, but when it first came out, it went all the way up to $600. And that made a lot of people kind of stay away from it. But I recently found out about it in November because I was doing research. I'm into XRP. I started off with XRP, then Dogecoin, Shiba. I was into meme coins. I messed with a few utility coins also like XLM, Chainlink. I actually have a pretty long, extensive list of coins I've bought. But for the most part, I just went all in on XRP for a while. I got a good amount of shares, went into profits on XRP, and that really helped me. And that got me more into crypto. Also got some good profits off of Dogecoin. And I got profits off of a stock called the DJT, Donald Trump Media stock, a while back. And those flips really helped me. An internet computer, it started off as just a flip. But when I started realizing the technology and the innovation they were doing, I became more interested in the product. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people watching this video, you feel the same way, that the internet computer is super slept on. And I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm never going to run out of time. So I'm going to end game. 424. Let's view the leaderboard. Where am I at? See, I'm already on the leaderboard. So let's see. Backwood. And where am I going to be placed at? I swear to y'all, I'm at number 6. I could have for sure made it to number 2, number 1. But it's okay. Joe way too bored. He had some time and spare. That's a bot. But back to what I was saying. I got interested in the internet computer because I found out that you can build a website that's fully on chain, that you don't need any cybersecurity, which is tamper-proof, fully sovereign, and all your data is stored on the chain. And that became compelling to me. And from there, I started doing more research. And I always was interested in creating content. And internet computer, it's amazing. When I found out that caffeineai was something involved within the internet computer, and that the goal and the big dream of Definity is to empower people all across the planet to start building apps through your phone with natural language, that became compelling to me. And I'm sure if you're watching this video, it's compelling to you. So that's why I'd say if you're investing into ICP, don't worry about the price. The price is going to catch up to the technology sooner or later. And you'll be very hurt when you take for granted these times that prices are down. Because when XRP was down for years, I got into XRP. I started getting into XRP in 2018. And I got a lot of shares of XRP. But my biggest issue was after that first bull run in 2021, I seen my portfolio go all the way up and then go back down. And I was still in profits, but I didn't truly understand that, oh, okay, I should keep accumulating and I should collect profits during these bull runs. And that's why I realized people need to start knowing that we could collect these profits. There's different type of investments. There's long-term investments, there's Roth IRA accounts, there's long-term investments as you could hold an investment for more than a year and you can get better tax or capital gain taxes on that. There's short-term investments that you hold for a shorter amount of time and get taxed more. And that's interesting right there. In the internet computer, if you're interested into AI, the internet computer is right where you need to be. So I'm gonna go on X, I'm gonna go through a few posts. And if you're right here with me, thank you. Like and subscribe. So I got something from Elon Musk. It says, to figure out who will win any given technology race, just look at the rate of acceleration of innovation and growth. In ChatGPT, it's right in the middle, pretty much the pioneer. And we have Claude, Microsoft, Gemini. And imagine when caffeineai gets into the mix and it allows people to build apps and build web services fully on chain. That's going to be the big catalyst that's going to, I think, pump us this bull run. We got something from icpcrypto. IC will pump to 100 so fast you won't have time to think why you didn't buy at these levels. And that's usually how it goes with investing. One day it's at a low price, you sit there for months, especially in crypto. But in stocks also, you sit there for months, no price action. Boom. Before you know it, bullish candle. And if you got in and you were dollar cost averaging, you're good. If you got a perfect amount of shares that you're happy with, you're good. But if you sat there and you didn't take advantage, you might end up buying at the top and being someone's exit liquidity. So I got something from ICP Hub Bulgaria. ICP's Internet Identity 2.0 sets a new benchmark. With passkeys, Google sign-in, clean navigation, and multi-account support, ICP is moving forward broader adoption by giving users a seamless and secure experience. Explore the future of Web3. So check out the future of Web3 in the Internet Identity 2.0. And the main thing with the Internet Identity 2.0 is the self-writing internet, empowering everyone on this planet that has access to a cell phone to be able to code with no experience, no technical background. So we have something from Kyron, no BS crypto. The shift to Web3 is happening as we speak. So these are some of the other cryptocurrencies besides the internet computer. And it's good that we know everything within the space, because ICP to me is the biggest thing within the space, but everything else within the space still needs to be shedded light on, because you can make profits off of these different cryptocurrencies. So we got Ondo, Web3 BlackRock, ICP, Web3 AWS, HBAR, Web3 Google, Link, Web3 Bloomberg, Flux, Web3 Kubernetes, INJ, Web3 Robinhood, Plume, Web3 Open Banking, Render, Web3 NVIDIA, Nair, Web3 Zapier, Adapter be left behind. The future is looking bright for Web3. The governments, they seem to be interested in the technology of blockchain, and nobody's trying to be controlled by the centralized servers, which at any moment, people's passwords could be leaked, people's social security numbers could be leaked, and we've seen cryptocurrency exchanges go down within moments, within seconds. So that sovereignty is going to be very important for the future moving on. So world of statistics, world's best cities to live in. So I'm not saying these are the only cities you got to live in, but this is what they say is the best. London, Tokyo, Shanghai, Singapore, Melbourne, Sydney, Paris, Beijing, New York, Amsterdam. What part of New York? I don't understand. Okay. New York. I don't understand that one, but okay. Merligen the trader. The ETH breakdown everyone waited for. Ethereum just shattered a 4-year downtrend. Macro MACD Golden Cross confirmed. This isn't noise. This is liftoff. Next stop, 10K Ethereum. And at these times when institutions are telling people to buy cryptocurrency, you kind of have to be aware and beware of that, because they could be trying to use you to pump the market up so they can exit. Because institutions, they're not worried about getting a huge pump. They're cool with 5 to 10%. So remember, always in the market, you want to position yourself the best you can, especially if you have smaller amounts of capital. You want to be in the best position for the maximum amount of profits. If you have more capital, like the institutions with billions and millions, they don't have to worry about getting a 20, 50, 100x return. They're cool with the 5 to 10%, because 5% of 100K is 5K. That's cool. That's what a lot of people make within a month. So keep that in mind with investing and trading in general. So let's see what else we got. Marcus AI ICP. The global cloud market is projected to hit 2.26 trillion by 2030. If ICP captures just 5% of that future market, 113 billion, that's 245 per ICP, 50x from today and today's supply without future token burn included. With projects like caffeineai unlocking real AI plus cloud utility on ICP, the decentralized future feels closer than ever. Yeah, it's closer than people think. And we have some mixed feelings in the comment section. Some people believe that ICP can go on the massive bull run this year and go past 100. Others say that ICP isn't going to pass 100 this bull run. I'm on the edge. My prediction originally was 30 to 40. But with everything going on and the AI narrative getting stronger, I do believe that if caffeineai has the success, we can capture and gain some capital from the markets. So we have something from Unusual Wells. China youth unemployment is so hard that Gen Z job seekers are paying $7 a day to pretend to work in an office. Man, so we got to see what's going on. And in the future, it seems like jobs are going to still exist, but you're better off being a freelancer and getting your own skills. We have the internet. With the internet, you can learn most things that you can't learn in school, besides engineering and to be a doctor and anything actually within the STEM field or an actual trade. You don't really have to go to school. You just need to learn about finance. You need to learn about the basic tools and resources you need. And sometimes school gears you away from that, but I don't tell people to gear away from school, because school has a lot more benefits than it does, or a lot more pros than it does cons. But more than likely, it's on the person going into school and what they're going to do and what they're going to get out of it, because a lot of people go to school with a messed up mindset. So you can't blame school. You have to blame the individual. So we got something from the Kobezy letter. Breaking. A home buyer must now earn $114,627 per year to afford the median priced U.S. home. And that's from Redfin. This means the average U.S. household income would require a 42% raise to afford the median household. Home ownership is officially a luxury. Man, and for me, this crypto money, this blockchain money, it's all going towards paying a house off in cash or having most of the capital to where I'm comfortable living in my house. So we got something from Unusual Wells. Breaking. President Donald Trump has just released millions of purchases in July in equities and other assets. And when they release this stuff, a lot of people may think that's a signal for you to buy in, but that can also be a signal that we're hitting the top. So just be aware and pay attention to the market structure during these times, because that could be a good entry, but that could also be a bad entry. So just be aware of that. So we got something from Income Sharks. Eat. Give me an OBV break of this line or flip super trend bearish. Then I'll do another round of profit taking. But you are going to have to try harder to get me to panic sell in a major HTF bull trend. So Ethereum has been holding a solid support, and it's been holding up over that 4K level. So August and September, we still are liable to see a red month for both months. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to be seeing higher lows for these cryptos. But although we may see like higher lows, that can also be bad and good at the same time, because those higher lows means that we're going in an uptrend. But you also got to remember that by the end of this year, you need to be paying attention to when you're getting into these positions, because you don't want to be on the wrong side and get in and not get out at the right time. So just be paying attention to every time you're entering into the market and you're putting in. If you're dollar cost averaging, you're good. If you're in ICP, you're good. But I'm talking just in general right now with the market. So from World of Statistics, the EU just passed China on GDP. EU 19.99 trillion, China 19.23 trillion. And we got something from Coin Bureau. Cardano takes top 8 on CMC, CoinMarketCap. ADA has overtaken Doge and Tron on CoinMarketCap, now the 8th largest crypto in the world. And that's good for Cardano. Even though Cardano gets a lot of hate and a lot of shade, Cardano is still a project that has utility. And any project that has utility is good with me. Even if you're a meme coin, you're good with me. Any project that's giving someone in this world life-changing returns, that's helping them and their family, and they're not doing nothing weird with it, I'm happy. I want everybody to make money off crypto because we're still early to the space. It just sucks that initially blockchain was about the technicals and technology, and it's become so far out that people are more focused on narratives than technology. So we got something from Phoenix Crypto. Top NFT projects by social activity. Pengu and then ICP. And I'm not surprised seeing ICP up there. And my guy Monkey G Degen said, seeing ICP among top NFT projects is natural. It is natural, you guys. Get used to seeing ICP up there on most of the lists. ICP is the most active blockchain when it comes to developers. But it doesn't usually get the shine that it deserves, and it gets overlooked and left in the shadows because Ethereum, Cardano, and most of those coins in the top 10 are getting all the attention, and people are still trying to understand Bitcoin and understand Ethereum XRP. So at some point, and I believe with caffeineai, that will be when more people will be empowered to Web3, and that could be the catalyst for Internetcomputer going on the maps and getting the bull run. So we got something from Cointelegraph. Justin, Teeter appoints Bo Hines, ex-White House Crypto Council exec, as strategic advisor for digital assets. So we got people trying to get in. I respect that. Got something from AM Speed. Breaking. caffeineai Master Chat is now available to everyone. Go talk to Caffeine AI. And when they say master chat, this is what they mean. Tried it out earlier. I thought I was able to create something, but you're not able to create anything yet, but you're able to talk to the chat. Can you create a chess game? Let's see. It's going to say something about yes. Start a new project, yes. It says, I'm sorry, you cannot start a project until you have entered an invitation code. I'm still impressed just seeing the theme. Let's see if I can switch the theme. This is different themes. This is a theme that we were seeing during the day when they showed Internet Computer. All right, let's see how many themes they got. This is my favorite theme. This one looks the coolest. So in the future, you guys, the whole world from your phone, and I did it on my phone today, or from your computer or your device, you will be able to create a full application. Are you not bullish for the Internet Computer? I'm bullish. All right, let's get on to the next post. Investment wisdom. And this is from Morgan Housel. This is Warren Buffett's boy. Savings can be created by spending less. You can spend less if you desire less. And you will desire less if you care less about what others think of you. Remember that. It's all about, if you're in this investing game and you want to be an investor that's profitable and can make money and live off of the money, you have to be patient and you have to have discipline and you have to move with intent. So we have something from Kate O'Neill. ICP aims to run smart contracts directly on the internet, removing reliance on cloud providers. If successful, it could represent $1 trillion disruption. Do you think ICP is ahead of its time? I do. And just remember, this soon will be something for all of us to create apps, web services, anything you dream on here, a game. We got something from Kyle, recap of Pup Arcade. Kyle is going crazy creating games. I set out to show how easy it is to add utility to runes using caffeineai. In less than 30 minutes, plus another 15 minutes of putzing around, I built the Pup Arcade, which has 5 arcade games focused on puff with woof of work. I live streamed it all. See below for links. I also, with only 4 minutes of time, added a really cool feature to Whack-A-Pup to make the Hashdog community happy. The arcade is only open if someone has purchased Pup token from Rich Swap Re in the last hour. And we gotta see, I'll try to see if I can get into that, but I'm gonna do that another time. So we got something from Definity. Write smart contracts in your favorite language, whether it's Rust, Motoko, C++, or Python. Support your stack. Build DeFi on Bitcoin. And this is what makes Internet Computer special. We are able to build full stack applications on the blockchain. Other cryptocurrencies are mainly used for transactions. And when they are storing things, it's on the AWS Amazon servers. So it's not truly fully Web3. So we have something from Keystone. ICP is going to be worth it. He's replying to Kurt. I know holding ICP has been painful and frustrating, but it's going to be so worth it. AI is a huge productivity booster, and Definity keeps shipping regardless of price action or fads. If you know, you know. And that's true. No matter how much people are saying that Internet Computer is a dead coin, Internet Computer is a scam, the Definity team continues to keep working and continues to do things that they're showing us and stuff behind the scenes that are advancements and innovations to the internet computer. So just know soon we will all be able to be a part of it and create our own apps. And that's when more people should be excited, and you'll be able, because right now everything in the blockchain world is kind of intangible, so you can't really see it. But when you're able to create something on Caffeine AI, it's going to be tangible, something you can see, something you could touch, something that physically works. So I'm excited for that. Unusual whales. AI is minting billion-dollar startups faster than the dot-com era, with 100 unicorns born in the last 2 years per Fortune. And you hear that? AI is taking a big part of the industry. AI is doing half the work for developers right now. It's debugging and also writing the code for developers, 50% of the work. That is vibe coding. And the goal that Definity has is to allow everyone with no technical background to start coding on Caffeine AI. This is how it's going to look. And when you're coding on Caffeine AI, once you create your dApp, it will be tamper-proof, meaning that an institution or a small startup will not have to pay for cybersecurity, which is more overhead costs when you're starting a company. And let's see what Eric Canister is talking about. She got locked up. They won't let her out.
Market cap. But no one has really paid attention to what this figure is for ICP. Well, it's just a little over $1 billion because a huge portion of ICP is staked in neurons. $1 billion? Guys, that's a criminally low valuation for a project like the Internetcomputer. What does this mean? It means easy 20x.
I agree. Internetcomputer has nothing but upside potential. And even though we've seen a huge dip, the rest of the market has dipped also. Internetcomputer is still holding up at a solid support, which means that once everything lines up perfectly, and also when the market pumps for all cryptos, we'll see what Internetcomputer can do, and we'll see, because everyone has something to say about Internetcomputer's marketing right now. And I'm going to stay quiet on that. But we'll see if they're able to deliver in the critical moment. We have something from Investing Lunatic. ICP is a different beast. The amount of R&D that has gone into ICP is apparent in its capabilities. As it becomes mere usable, its superiority will become evident. Caffeine AI is a major step in that direction. Caffeine AI is Internetcomputer 2.0, self-writing. We got something from ICP Hub Sierra Leone. Internet Identity 2.0 is an upgraded authentication service with improved security, simpler login, new features like passkeys, Google sign-in, and multiple accounts from one identity. Users can upgrade easily without affecting their data or login info. And you can read more about that. I'm going to read more about that and give a better breakdown on that. We have something from Nick Gurley, historical cost of buying versus renting. This explains everything about the current housing market. So renting pretty much goes up at a steady pace, but the housing market is fluctuating. And I'm still planning on buying a house because I want to own a house. So whatever you do, as long as you got money and you got food on the table, you'll be okay. Just don't be in debt because, yeah, you good. If you don't care about debt, then you're good. But I care about debt, so it's different for each person. Every person has their trade-offs that they have. So we have something from ICP Insider. ETH was left for dead a few years ago. People called it a scam, a failure. Now it runs the game. ICP is walking that same path. Doubt it all you want. Its moment is coming, and when it does, it won't just rise, it will dominate. Don't fade ICP. Stay positioned. Let's stay positioned, you guys. And Monkey DJ put, ETH journey proves patience pays. ICP is following a similar path, but with even stronger fundamentals. AI, Bitcoin Fi, and unmatched decentralization. And Ethereum does have good utility, but Internet Computer or blockchain started off more about the technicals. And now narrative has taken over. But when price catches up to the technology and the goods are on the table with caffeineai and people are able to create apps from their phones and create apps without having any technical skills, there will be nothing that anybody can say about the internet computer. So we got something from Dexter Caffeine. It says, not Web 2.5. They are just off-chain. If your data is not stored in the contract, you are off-chain. You heard my guy. We got something from 941. Pullback done. September, October, November. Explosion up. Everyone was too early to buy in the bear market. They'll be too early to call the top. Some have been calling top for 3 years. Patience, discipline, zero emotion. You heard 941. Patience, discipline, zero emotions. And this is the last tweet. It's just about the whack-a-mole game. We started with the whack-a-mole game. And to end the video, let's just look at where ICP is at right now. Because in the future, in a year from now, it could be 4 years from now, ICP will be higher up on this list because it has, in my opinion, the best fundamentals, and in my opinion, is the most undervalued crypto in the market. But all I have to say is, if you're not invested into ICP, I don't know what you're doing. But thank you for watching, and y'all bless.